So here's
hard.
the three reasons why advice doesn't work as well as you think it does. By you, I'm talking about everybody who's listening to this podcast. The first is this: you're busy solving the wrong problem because you've fallen for the old trap of thinking that the first challenge that shows up is the real challenge. And it almost never is. It's their best guess, it's a stab in the dark, it's a rough articulation, but the first challenge is almost never the real challenge. But let's just say, miraculously, you've come across the real challenge and you've identified it and it's perfect. This is the real thing that really needs to be fixed. But then the second problem with advice is that often your advice isn't nearly as good as you think it is. Now, we have all these cognitive biases that keep telling us how good our advice is. But if you go watch a TED video about cognitive biases, and you'll just see how lousy your advice is time and time again. Particularly, by the way, if you think, no, I give good advice. You're like, oh no, you're probably the worst. But okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, not only do you know what the real challenge is, but you have a rip-snortering good idea. I mean, it's really a fantastic solution. Then your third question is this the right leadership role? Is this the right relationship role to give advice? Because you need to weigh up this. Is this bigger picture solution, is it better if I'm the person who comes in and solves the problem? Or is it better if I'm the person who holds the space and allows the other person to find out the solution to their own problem? And even if their answer is not quite as brilliant as your idea, even if their advice isn't quite as scintillatingly awesome as your advice is going to be, if it is good enough, if it's going to get the job done, quite often the equation is far better for them to have a slightly less good advice, a solution, to fix the problem that they own, that they self-generated, that they feel confident and competent and autonomous and self-sufficient around and supported by you, rather than you going, my job is to fix the problem. No. Your job is to hold the space, figure out the real challenge, and enable others to fix the problem. That's what leadership looks like.